It is good to be back. Man, it was such an incredible time that we got to spend. So every year we partner with Texas Baptist, and Texas Baptist has a ministry called Bounce. Bounce's objective is to mobilize 6th through 12th graders to go work on the mission field, to go get their hands and feet dirty, and to go serve Christ. And so we prioritize mission work as a student body. And so this is our 3rd year going with Bounce, and I can just say, I think this is a unanimous opinion amongst the students. This is the best year yet. Hands down. We saw the Lord move in our hearts and our lives. Our work was great. We felt accomplished. It was so incredible. And so what we did is we partnered with a ministry down there called 4B. And so 4B stands for, it is a grid on a map from the Beltway to the beach and the Bay to Brazoria County. And so within this square on this map that they've allocated, there's about 600,000 people that live within that. And so when Hurricane Beryl came through just recently, about 200,000 people within the 4B area were displaced. People whose houses got flooded, people who lost their house completely. And so this ministry provides housing, beds, showers, food for people to come live while they can get their personal life sorted out and where they're going to live and what they do from there. And so our job was to go in this big facility and to completely remodel it. And so there was a million things happening because we had a lot of churches on site, but our team primarily, we were working on trim work, we were working on routing boards, cutting boards, we worked on painting them, mounting them, caulking. We did just about everything, it seemed like. Our hands were in so many different pots throughout the day, but it was so awesome to see these students work together. They were unified. It was just so incredible. And every night when we got back, we had a worship session. The speaker was preaching the gospel every single night. We had response time, and we had Bible study time, us together as a group. And so not only that, is we had one of our students that comes here, that goes to Stockdale High School. She professed faith in Christ for the very first time and placed her faith in Jesus. And so salvation happened. Like, it was so incredible. And I don't want to hog too much because we're going to invite some people up here to share in a moment. But before that, I want to say thank you to Ryan and Tasha Thorpe. They came as sponsors and sacrificed their time. I want to say thank you to Cody Davenport as well. He came as one of our sponsors. And I know this is the first time come with Bounce, at least, for Cody and Tasha. Ryan's been one of our originals. He's come with me since day one. And so it was great to see Ryan's 3rd year coming. And thank you to Rusty Duncan from Duncan Martial Arts. He's very generous to our church body with his vans that he owns, his company owns. And he just says, our vans are your vans, every time I talk to him. And so ministry wouldn't happen if it weren't for the collective body. And so I just want to say thank you to all the people who have been involved, praying for us. But I'm going to invite Tasha Thorpe up. She's going to share a little bit of her testimony, what she experienced. And after that, we're going to invite Emily up after Tasha.
Sorry. Okay, so I want to manage expectations first. I don't do this. Okay, so where do I start? Okay, I have never been on a mission trip. This would be my first with these guys. And after this experience, I'll be going for the rest of my life for sure. But I don't do teenagers ever. I didn't do well with my own. I was scared to do it this time. But as I said before, I say can't, and God said, let me show you how I'm going to do it. So we got there. I was able to see each of their hearts, each of their abilities. We shared stories. We cried. We struggled. We painted each other. But I have to tell you that I think I got more than y'all did. Dang it. Every time. Let me try it this way. So every obstacle that could have presented itself for me not to go did. I have a granddaughter that runs my life. I have a brother and sister, Donald and Crystal, that said they knew it was going to be fine. And then I had my husband who told me just to be calm and pray. So I did. And so I went. Everything worked out. I got there, and these kids blew my mind. They worked hard. They prayed harder. They worshiped. I quit being an adult and I started being human. And I love y'all so much. I actually missed y'all last night. And that was the strangest part. So seeing y'all grow, seeing y'all do things that I know oftentimes y'all feel unseen or unheard, but I heard you. God showed me. And I love each of you. Y'all did so well. And y'all walked away with skill sets, humor. And I've never screamed in a van for 3 hours singing Disney and worship. That was new. But it cannot be replaced. My heart is tripled in size. Absolutely. And I also want to address one or a couple of things, but I know that a lot of times when you're kids, you have cliques and you hang out with just a certain person, and y'all broke those boundaries. Y'all loved each other no matter who, what, when, or where. And that was impressive, and I know it's hard to do. Keep it up. Y'all are the world changers, and the passion y'all have for life inspired me, and how hard y'all were willing to work and learn will continue to inspire me forever. I love y'all. So in that, I can't keep going. We expanded the kingdom. We did the work. And God turned my can't into it was never me, it was him. So I love y'all guys. And I will be going again. I'm not going to be any nicer, but I love you. And yeah, that's it. I can't.
Thank you, Tasha. Well, I'm going to invite Emily Skinner down. She's going to share a little bit of her testimony as well.
Okay, guys, I'm going to try not to get emotional, too, because I already feel like crying. So this has been definitely the best trip I've ever been on with the church. I've been to camp. I've been to retreats. I've been to just all the mission things that we've had, and this is the best one ever. Our theme this week was If Then, and it was about denying yourself and picking up your cross. And a lot of the things I talked about giving up was definitely gossiping and just being judgmental to people, because that's the opposite of what God calls us to do. He calls us to love, even those people we don't particularly like all that much. And it's easy to be told this. We are told all the time that we need to be kind to others, and it's really something different when you actually start putting that into practice and you see the benefits from it. Because I feel like, and all these youth can definitely agree with me on this, that we truly became a family in the past 3 days. I love all these people. Oh, I'm gonna cry. And also, I got to see one of my best friends profess faith in Christ for the first time, and I've been praying for her for like 2 years. And we had a worship night a couple months ago, and her name was the one I put up here. And I got to see her get saved, and I was with her when she professed faith in Christ, so that was really, truly amazing. The difference between our first Bible study that we had the first night, or the first day actually, during our lunch, because we had a Bible study. Me and Angelina were team chaplains, so we got to lead that, and it was really fun. But I had to tell people, I was like, you're going to talk. You're going to answer this question. And the next day, everybody answered all the questions. We were all really just getting along and just talking to each other. And it was really awesome. And on the last night, I remember we were sitting in a circle, and Palmer goes, "What's y'all's favorite thing about this week?" We sat there for about an hour and 45 minutes. Maybe I'm going a little long, but I mean, we sat there for a really long time, just all crying and just telling each other how much God moved in our lives and how much we loved each other. And I'm not exaggerating when I say I'm pretty sure every single person cried, and we could not stop crying. It was just, we had tissues, and we were just getting at it, crying. And it really was amazing. And something I took away, I won't call them out, but something that somebody said really stuck with me. They said, "I've been to Hawaii and back, and these have been the best few days of my life." And I think that was so powerful. And the adults that went with us, Tasha, Palmer, Cody, and Ryan, they really encouraged us the whole time. They showed us how to be men and women of God. And honestly, church, I'm really speaking to the adults. If you feel like God has called you to go on a mission trip with us youth, or maybe like to camp with the children, you should, because y'all have such an impact on us, even if you think that you don't. So I really think God revealed how to be kind to people and just how to love on people, and it really just truly changed me. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. It truly was an incredible time, and as Tasha said, as Emily said, if you've never taken that step, take it. If you don't feel qualified, there's only one person qualified in the Bible, and his name's Jesus. And so you're not qualified, but the good news is that Jesus qualifies the called. And so get out there. Let's go serve people. Let's go love people.